Hey guys, if you have kids and they're like my kids, then they absolutely love pizza. This pizza recipe that I make for them is so easy, so quick, and you don't even need to wait for the dough to rise before you use it. You basically mix all the ingredients together, put the dough in the pan, put your toppings on, and pop it in the oven. It's the quickest pizza recipe ever, and whenever I make this pizza, the kids even eat the crust. They don't leave it behind like they do on a regular pie. So this is what you're going to need. 3 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 tablespoon of white sugar, 1 package of active dry yeast, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 cup of warm water, and 2 tablespoons of olive oil. And that's it. Those ingredients are all you need to make this pizza dough. Now you just want to preheat your oven to 375. So I'm going to do that now. Now, one important step is you want to sift all your dry ingredients together because it makes the dough super tender. You don't want any lumps of flour, nothing like that. I use this little sifter thing. You can use one of those little wire strainers, whatever you have. That's 1. 2. And 3. And to the flour, you're going to add your sugar. So you're going to need 1 tablespoon of white sugar. So a tablespoon of white sugar, just like that. You're going to need 1 little pack, 1 little envelope of Quick Rise instant yeast. And you're going to put 1 teaspoon of salt. And that's it. So now we're going to combine the dry ingredients. I'm using a nifty little sifter. If you don't have one of these, then just mix it well with a fork, a whisk, whatever you want. That's cool. I'm going to zoom in down here. See that? Comes out really nice and fine. So we got the nice sifted flour, dry ingredients. Now to this, we are going to add 1 cup of warm water, not hot, just warm. Just like that. We're going to add the oil. You need 2 tablespoons of olive oil. One. And 2. And that's it. And you're just going to mix it until it comes together into a dough. And once it starts to form a ball, if it's getting too sticky to the bowl, then just sprinkle a little flour until it starts coming off the bowl. Not a big deal. And once it's done and not sticking to the bowl, just pick it up, put a little bit of olive oil at the bottom of the bowl, and put the dough right back in. You want to get the dough greased on all sides so that when you're putting it on your pan, it's not going to stick to the pan. And that's it. You're done. Okay, and I just make the pizza on a simple big rectangular baking sheet. I put a piece of parchment paper down so that the pizza slides right out of the pan, and it's easy to wash the pan. And you're just gonna stretch your dough out and get it to fit on the pan. You can either put it on your cutting board and roll it with a rolling pin, or if it's easier for you to do it like this, then you just start stretching it out and making it fit to the pan. I kind of do a little mixture of both. I start stretching it with my hands, and then sometimes I roll it on the cutting board. I'm going to use a rolling pin and roll it on the cutting board or on the counter. Just sprinkle some flour so the dough doesn't stick, that's all. And it doesn't have to be perfect. Just roll it out to the best of your ability. Get it on the pan. Once you shape it up on the pan, the kids love it anyway, and it's going to be fine. So just Do the best you can. This dough is super easy to work with. Just stretch it out as best you can. Make a crust, roll the edges. You're good. And I'm just using regular old spaghetti sauce. This brand happens to be my son's favorite, so it's what I use. And just, you don't want it to be too saucy or, whatever your kids like. I just put about a cup of sauce for this whole thing and just spread it out with the back of a wooden spoon to make it nice and even. And then put your toppings on. For us, my kids, they just like plain cheese pizza, so we're just putting some shredded mozzarella, and that's it. You could put some pepperoni on top of the mozzarella, but my kids just want a cheese pie. Now, I take a little bit of grated Parmesan cheese and I sprinkle it all over the top. It melts into the mozzarella and it just gives it a little extra flavor that the kids don't even know it's there, but they love it. They say the pizza tastes so good when I add these little extra things that they don't even know. So a little bit of grated Parmesan cheese sprinkled over the mozzarella, and then I do a little bit of garlic powder. And I like to take a little bit of extra virgin olive oil and I put some garlic powder and a little salt in there. And then I just brush the edges of the crust and it just makes it taste extra yummy. And it comes out really nice. And that's it. You're going to pop this in the oven at 375 for 25 to 30 minutes, depending on how brown you like your crust. The pizza just came out of the oven. It was in there for 25 minutes. So now I'm going to get this off the pan. And now I'm going to get it off the parchment paper. And voila, pizza is done. Okay, I'm going to let it cool for a second before I cut into it, or else everything will pour off like hot lava. And it's ready to eat. Just get your pizza cutter, cut it into nice little squares for the kids. My kids like it cut in small little squares, kind of like a little Elio's. And this is ready to eat. And it's super, super tender, soft crust. Let me show you. Hey guys, so here we go. Nice, thin crust pizza, super tender. Let's give it a taste. That is so good. Okay, one of my kids is sitting here. He can't wait. So I'm going to give him his slices. And off he goes. But look, see? Super tender, soft crust. So this is even good for little kids, toddlers. Because the crust is super soft and tender. Done now. Okay, that pizza went fast. Even my husband came in and stole a slice. So give it a try. It's super easy, mom approved, and the kids love it. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye.